What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. You know we in these streets, had 3 days off in the work streets, but we right back at it again. I need a vacation, for real. I'm about to set me up a vacation because I need one. But we're going to talk some more football, and we're talking about, I think I'm going to go live later because I kind of want to get out more of my voice on this more than anything. But this number 2 receiver thing, man, this shit is getting crazy. It's kind of get annoying because at the end of the day, we get it. We need a number 2. I totally feel everybody. You know what I'm saying? But are we going to sit there and say, are we really going to say that if you don't get this number 2, Dallas ain't going nowhere? Without a number 2, a legit number 2, Dallas ain't going nowhere. So you telling me that no team in history won Super Bowls or won games without a number 2? Man, get the F out of here, man. Look, I want a weapon just like y'all, the opposite of CD Lamb. I do. But if we didn't just did the burgers and blitzes, and I done told you what the y'all act like y'all don't know what the free front office is, okay? So y'all want that number 2, just like you've been saying. Go out, take your ass out on Twitter and go ham on Twitter. Because the Joneses going to do what they want to do. Like, I don't understand this. Like, y'all already know how they are. Yeah, everybody knows when they traded for Mingo last year for that 4th round. He was going to be the guy. 23 years old. Like, a lot of us already knew. So, it's not like, why are we... And when people say, oh, I got mixed reviews on the draft just because you didn't get a receiver, I totally get it. But, dog, the team ain't going to crumble if you ain't got a number 2. And I really think they might. I didn't think they'd revisit that Amari Cooper thing, but when me and Mike were talking about Keenan Allen, I know his preference is to stay on the West Coast because he's a West Coast guy. He went to school on the West Coast. He wants to stay on the West Coast. Rams, Chargers, and then he mentioned even the Niners. I can see one of them 3 teams going after him just because he wants to stay on the West Coast. Amari Cooper is probably the most... One, because he's been with Dallas. Dallas been with him. If people can get over their feelings, I feel like if he's still available, like when training camp is starting and all that, then I feel like it'll become more reality. But right now, he ain't getting signed no time soon. I don't feel like if he does get signed, it won't be until training camp or something like that, until they feel like all things are exhausted and, okay, let's go ahead and pick him up. That's when I feel like you would see a Amari Cooper signing. But it'll be the very end. It ain't going to be now. And stop asking for, trade for this young receiver. They're not trading for no young receiver. They traded for him with that 4th round pick with Jonathan Mingo. Y'all know like I know, when they traded for Jonathan Mingo, that was the guy that they were going to push to be the number 2 receiver. We all getting frustrated, but we know what the hell's going on with these Joneses. Stop acting like you don't know. So this is all I'm going to say is this. I ain't saying the new Dak Prescott's Tom Brady, and this ain't the New England Patriots, but you know what? He won a lot of games without a number 2 receiver or even true number 1s. He had them tight ends. So what I'm saying is this. Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, John Stevens Jr., Brevin Spann Forward, and this new guy they just picked up from Auburn, and Turpin. Y'all need to incorporate them. You feel me? Jake Ferguson's 2nd year now. I already said, hey, put him on the trade block because I'm thinking like if you're trying to get extra pick, dangle him because I feel like you might get a late pick for him. I ain't no hate, but he's on the team now. They didn't go after a tight end. So that tight end room need to step the hell up. If you don't get a number 2 like an Amari Cooper and you just rolling with the Jonathan Mingo, the Jalen Tolbert, the Jonathan Brooks, the Parrish Campbell, if you're rolling with those guys, then that tight end room need to step up. Jake Ferguson's 2nd year, he had 71 catches for over 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. Made the Pro Bowl. We were talking about that arrow pointing up. Then he had the disaster last year, but it was a lot of injuries, had the concussion, just had a lot of injuries. You didn't have Dak Prescott. He just totally regressed. Didn't look like the same player. But you're getting Dak Prescott back, right? So with you getting Dak Prescott back, I feel like that helps your room. That helps your receiver room. Because when Dak got hurt, you had Cooper Rush. All right. So if you had Cooper Rush rolling out there and they were playing Mingo and Tolbert and them guys, Cooper Rush is a limited quarterback. Are you really going to see the best out of a receiver with Cooper Rush at the helm? Are we really serious here? I do believe Dak Prescott does make some of these receivers better. They don't come here and just fall off with him. So I'm saying, why until you get this Amari Cooper thing popping, which I told you ain't going to happen until training camp if it does, then Jonathan Mingo, get your butt over there working with CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, all them guys. We already know what Jalen Tolbert is. He a number 3 receiver. He ain't a number 2. This is year 4. We already know what you are. So let's stop talking about Jalen Tolbert. He's a number 3 receiver. Jalen Brooks is a number 3 receiver. What you need to do is involve Kevontae Turpin, because you signed him to a 3-year deal, right? You signed him to a 3-year deal, and he showed you some receiver skills that I said sprinkle him. Don't just put him out on gadget plays. Sprinkle him, and you saw him cut the little. He caught the over the middle pass. Gone. You know what I'm saying? He does bring something. I know a little 5'10", 155 little dude. But hell, they put him in the running back, and he was running the ball good. So, I mean, you can put him in packages. Use that speed. Use what you have in him. Like I said, the New England Patriots, when they won Super Bowl, they had Troy Brown, and they had some of them guys. They didn't have true number 1s. Julian Edelman, those guys weren't dominant number 1s. They had that tight end position, though. They had Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. And when they had them 2 tight ends, that really changed the game. I thought when Dallas had 2 tight ends, when they had Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin, they were pretty good, but one couldn't stay healthy. So health is the key. My main thing is this. You got Dak Prescott coming back. Jake Ferguson, this is his contract year. Maybe since it's his contract year, usually the player, you get the best of the players in their contract year because they're trying to get a next deal, right? And it ain't guaranteed he's coming back to Dallas. So he probably want to go off. So use him. Use him. Luke Schoonmaker, we saw a little bit at the end, and don't you look at me like I'm pumping up some Luke Schoonmaker. All I'm saying is you saw him play better toward the end of the season. You need to incorporate them tight ends. They've been head over heels over John Stevens Jr., and he was a converted receiver. He was a receiver converted to a tight end. But he can't stay healthy. He had 2 knee injuries in 2 years. So you can't rely on him. And Brevin Spann-Ford, you just say he's really more of a blocking type. I don't know too much about this undrafted free agent guy, but I ain't trying to rely on all kind of undrafted people. You know what I'm saying? Fact of the matter is, until you get this number 2, they ain't trading for 1. It's going to be Mingo. They're going to give him every opportunity to be the guy. You need to really incorporate these tight ends. You need to incorporate Turpin. You signed him to a 3-year deal. You need to play him more and figure out a way to get him in packages to open up the door, because he does have speed that you can use. He has the quickness that you can use. You can spread the field with him if you use him the right way. Jake Ferguson helped that team when he was turning up under the middle, underneath. So my main thing is you got to use what you have right now. And with you getting Dak Prescott back, and you getting these tight ends in their last year of his deal, especially Jake Ferguson, then you really need to use that more than anything else. And I'm going to say one more last thing about these trenches. And one last thing I'm going to say about these trenches, dog. Everybody's frustrated they didn't get this receiver, man. Y'all need to realize, dog, and I said this on Twitter last year. I brought up the question. People started attacking me. Oh, because I said something about Dak. I don't give a hell. So what? Dak is becoming injury prone. I said it last year on Twitter after he got hurt, because I started seeing the injuries in 2019, and then he got injured in 2020, and then was hurt in 2021, had a little knick-knack in 2022, and then dude has got a lot of injuries. So guess what? He gonna be 32 years old. He ain't young no more. He been in the league a long time. As I said, when he runs the ball, it looks like he be laboring. He's not that running quarterback. He's a pocket passer. He damn near like a statue. When you see him run, it looks like it hurts him. You know what I mean? So you needed to protect that middle. I'm going to keep on saying, dog, I don't care. Tyler Booker, 12, so what? You need that middle. That dude is going to be a dog, an animal. And we keep on hearing, oh, you've been drafted offensive lineman the last 2 years. Yeah, I don't like it. It ain't sexy. But damn, you still got a good enough team around you. You need them trenches. I'm going to keep on going and say it like I said it Sunday when I was talking about Mike. How did them Philadelphia Eagles win this Super Bowl? They didn't win it with Jalen Hurts throwing the ball and having A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. They won with Saquon Barkley in that run game, that offensive line. That's how they won. And they won that game by defense with that defensive front, which Dallas still don't have. So everybody crying about them second receiver, you still really don't got no defensive tackle. I ain't believing no damn Mozzie. Man, we can argue about today, boss. I love you. We can argue about today. Ain't nobody believing no damn Mozzie right now. Not me. I'm not. So, yeah, we'll see all that. But you still lacking in that middle while we talking about that second receiver. But at the end of the day, you need to protect Dak Prescott, dog. That dude is getting hurt all the time, and you need to protect him, and he needs to be protected right here. Center, guard, right there. Them edges, he can step up in that pocket, but that front, he needs to stop getting pressure right there. And you got a dog in Tyler Booker right there. You got a dog in Cooper Beebe. You got a dog in Tyler Smith. And that's going to help Dak Prescott more than anything, just like it helped Romo at the end of his career. And Dak is coming more to the end than the beginning. So at the end of the day, go Jake Ferguson. This your rookie year. Ball out. Luke Schoonmaker, you ain't been nothing. Please show something like you did at the end of the year. Kavontae Turpin, you showed something at the end of the year. You showed you could be a guy. You got a 3-year deal. Use him. You know what I mean? Until you get this second receiver, which is probably going to be Amari Cooper, because it ain't going to be nobody else. They ain't trading for nobody else because it's Jonathan Mingo. Please stop talking about that. It's Jonathan Mingo. We know it. Use them other guys who I just suggested, and let's see what happens. And I'm going to go live later so we can just talk about some live stuff. You know what I mean? And get ready for this final word. But I'm definitely ready to fight Boss Cowboys, my dog, on this damn Mozzie Smith thing. Because I ain't believing it. And if he does, Lord Jesus, that's a blessing from heaven. But I don't believe it. Big Game James, we out. Peace.